Hey, I've come on a live. I haven't been on a live for a long time, so I do apologise. So today is taking imperfect action and what this actually means. As you've seen from a few of my posts, I have been lacking in taking action. So I wanted to just go through a little bit about what imperfect action is and how that can help you in achieving goals that you never thought possible. So how many people, I'm included in this, think about everything, absolutely overthink everything you do? So you do something and you go, I'm just getting messages at the top, that's what's taking my eyes. So you've got to do something, but you're worried about what people are going to think. So rather than just doing something and worrying about it later, you sit there and you think and you think and you think, and then in the end sometimes you just don't do it. So what I have decided is, I did a bit of training on this for myself, and I've decided that when I think of something, I'm just going to do it. So when I think I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it, and I'm not going to worry. I'm not going to worry that it's not the perfect picture, it's not going to say the right things, the right people aren't going to be interested in it. It's all about taking the action. So think of something, and rather than sitting back and having a think about what you're going to do, like how many people have done that? Put your hands up if you've done that. If you've thought about something that you want to do and then you think about it too much, so then you don't do it. And then you've sat there for an hour and a half thinking about whether you should do something or not, rather than just putting it out there. So today, as you know from looking at my previous posts, I have had a bit of a wibble. We all get them, like even me, I'm guilty of it. And that's what this group's all about. It's about showing you my journey with the industry and all the things that I have wibbles about as well. So maybe some of you will have that going on as well, and a little bit of this live will help you progress further. So this is what I needed to kick up the butt in, so I am sure a lot of you will be the same. And I've been putting this into practice today, and it actually works. It actually works. So rather than sitting there going, oh, I don't know if I should do that, what will this person think of me, what will that person think of me, oh, if I put that, this person isn't going to be happy. You are not going to keep everybody happy. Like seriously, you cannot keep the whole world happy. You can try and not hurt people. I'm not saying do it spitefully and just put it out there, because that's not nice either, like, because that actually hurts people. What I'm saying is take action. So even if it doesn't look perfect to you or it's not 100%, just take the action, because what you'll do is you'll learn from that action, and if it wasn't right, the next time you've learned from that lesson. Or you might do the action and then you'll get some good results from it, and then you'll think, oh, why was I so worried about putting that out there? So that is something that I have done today. I have decided to take action. So rather than worrying about being this perfect specimen, like how many people have seen people just going out there, just ploughing their ideas out there, just going for it, and you think, why can't I be like that? That's because a lot of these people don't think about what they're doing, they're just going for it. And if they do think about what they're doing, they've taught themselves to just go with it anyway. So if you're thinking of setting up a website, do your website, share it out there. You can always rejiggle things, you can always do things again. They don't have to be perfect. Things that you're putting out there don't have to be perfect. The effort's there, just put it out there. If you make a mistake, if it's not quite how you like it, you'll know for next time to change it. But rather than sitting there for 6 hours worrying whether you've done it perfect, it's not the perfect thing. You've had that 6 hours of it working, and you could have been doing other stuff, and then you've put it out there, and then you can now see what went wrong, what went right, and learn from it. Because we all learn, hi Mary Jo, we all learn from making mistakes. So this is just a little bit, like I said, I haven't been on here for a while, so it might be a bit jittery. But I hope you're getting the message. Like, give me a thumbs up, give me a wave, give me some love hearts if you're sort of understanding where it's going here. So what I'm trying to say is imperfect is good. Imperfect is moving forwards. Imperfect is taking action. Waiting for something to be 100% perfect is probably not, is going to be going against you. It's going to play with your mind. It's going to not make you take the action that you need to take. So what you need to do is, when you think of something, do it to the best of your ability. I'm not saying just plonk any old rubbish out there, because that defeats the object as well. Just do it to the best of your ability and just put it out there. Like, don't worry about whether it's perfect or not. Things do not have to be perfect. If you can think, like, I've had this before, and I'm sure a lot of people have, where I've seen other people doing stuff and I think, how are they? Like, we've all done it. Let's be honest. Let's be honest, we've all done it. You've looked at somebody that you might follow, or somebody that you've seen doing stuff, and you think, how are they doing so well? They're like, I don't understand. Why are they doing so well? But if you dig a bit deeper, what you'll see is they're just action. They're just doing the action. They're not always thinking about the consequences of an action that they're taking. So they're just doing it. They're ploughing ahead. They're putting it out there. They're not being perfect. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be trying your best. So it's just a little one today, and I'm not going to go on too much. It was just, I'll just have a look, see, is it, oh, I'm clicking on myself. So it's not really a long one today. It was just to introduce myself back to you, because I've been away for a while, and it was just about taking action and not worrying about something being perfect or not. It doesn't have to be perfect. If you want to do something, go out there and do it and get it done. Like I said, don't put a load of rubbish out there, but just don't worry about it being the perfect picture, the perfect setup. You can have your profile picture and just do it, put it out there. You can always retwig it, redo it. So a lot of things, like I did a lot of training on profiles. So this is an example, setting up your profile. So I did a lot of training on groups and having profile pictures and everything, and I used to spend hours like having this perfect picture. But I did some training on setting up your perfect profile, and what she told me is just come up with your idea, put it on a bit of paper, and then put it on your profile straight away. And if you've, like, a week later, you think, that's not quite what I want, you can always rejiggle it. You can redo it. It doesn't have to stay there forever. If you're looking at it going, I'm really not happy with that, it's really not doing it for me, you can change it. So what would you have done? You spent a week getting this perfect picture that you're not too sure about. It's not a tattoo. It doesn't have to stay there forever. You don't get it. You don't get like a tattoo. Even tattoos you can get removed now, can't you? But it's not like a tattoo. You don't have it stamped on your arm. You can change it whenever you like. So if you do something, like for instance your profile picture in your group, like I said, the training, the one thing I took away from that is just do it. Just put it on there. And if you look at it and you think, I don't like that, you can change it. So I hope you've got something from this. If you have got something from this, please do give me a thumbs up. I always love sharing, so if you feel somebody will get some help from taking action, I'd love you to share. I'm going to try and come back a little bit more. They're not going to be real in-depth lives or anything. They're just going to be little bits that I'm picking up as I go along. Like before, as I learn it, I teach it to everybody else. I don't keep it a secret. This is my journey. I want you to come on this journey with me, and I want you to see how somebody who had the worst mindset and would get so miserable over something for like days and days and days is now taking a day to bounce back. Like, that would never have happened. Like, I've had a bit of a downtime the last few days, and before I wouldn't have seen signs, I wouldn't have seen the universe speaking to me, but I've trained my mind so well that I can now see what the universe is trying to tell me. I can see the signs in the universe and I can take it on board. And this is what I'm trying to help you with, sort of your mindset and how you can bounce back and not waste time overthinking. I am an overthinker. I am one of them people. They say it's intelligence. I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. So yeah, I'm just reading the comment. Yeah, that's it. So I have lent on this before, but actually knowing it, breaking it down to imperfect action really sums it up. So it's just about taking action and not worrying about if it's perfect or not. It doesn't have to be perfect. So like I said, share this. If you want to tell me about something, like after my live, if it inspires you, pop a comment. I've got cops on my mind. Pop a comment below and let me know what, as a result of this live that I did, what did you then decide to go and achieve and do? an imperfect action. What imperfect action did you take as a result of this live? Pop your comments below, and thanks for watching, and I will be back again soon with my next little bit of information, because I know you used to love all my lives, and I've been inspired to start it up again. And yeah, get it why? Baby steps. Yeah, you've watched my lives before, haven't you, Mary Jo? Baby steps, that's the one. So yeah, baby steps. Take those baby steps. Don't worry about things being perfect. If you make a decision, you change your mind, doesn't matter. You can go back on decisions. Nothing's ever permanent. There's always a way out of everything. And well, even like I said, even tattoos you can get removed now. So there's always a way out of a situation that you're in. It may feel like a big thing, but if you break it down into baby steps, as Mary Jo said, it will be less of a challenge and a problem, and your brain will be able to digest it. So if you want to carry on following me, pop on the follow button, and it is just in here is just about how you can rejiggle your mindset to stop things like when you're on down days just taking over everything and making you stop what you're doing. So one thing that I've rejiggled my mind into is I will keep going now. So if you are like me, I used to be like this. If you used to hit a roadblock and then you just didn't want to carry on anymore, so you just stopped it, that isn't getting you anywhere. You need to be able to rewire your brain to be able to have down times, but keep moving those feet forward. Keep putting something out there, even if it's just little. Just keep making sure people know you're still there, because that's what it's about, the consistency. And I have not been so consistent. I haven't been out there so much, but someone today told me that I'm a consistent person on Facebook, and I didn't think I was being consistent at all. But it just shows you that my mindset has changed so much that even being consistent, I don't think that's being consistent, but other people see it as being consistent. So carry on watching me. Let's rewire our brains and sort that mindset out. And I'd love you to join me on this journey, and we can do it together. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.